Namaste, Kavi Kalam here, and today I wanted to talk about inner confidence and outer confidence. What do I mean by that? Inner confidence is a very potent form of confidence. So is the outer confidence. Let me reframe this definition. The outer confidence to me is the confidence you have when you meet someone for the first time. Let's say you meet someone new, your friend introduces you to someone. I have outer confidence. I can look at them in the eye, shake their hand, and be like, hey, I'm Nobel, chat to them, ask them about their interests, and make small talk in a way that would project my confidence. Now, inner confidence in this context is not believing that you're worthy or believing that you're good. I have that. I feel like that's not that difficult for me to cultivate, but inner confidence in this context is confidence with your closest people. Now, think about being confident with your family, being confident with your girlfriend, being confident with the people who know everything about you in life, who are the closest to you. And I feel like that is kind of difficult for me. Now, what do I mean by that? Is everyone not confident in front of the people that they're the most close to? That's why you are close to these people. No. Do you have the confidence to tell the people close to you that you love them? Confront them about the things that you haven't talked about? Can you tell your parents things that they might not want to hear and yet still persist in your love for them, yet still believe that they love you? I feel like that's what inner confidence is. And I just got this from my friend who I was talking to, and I guess I don't have the confidence to tell the people that I love them. I don't have the confidence to tell my parents about every single detail going on in my life. And that led me to think, is this how it's going to be in my family? Will I have the confidence to tell my kid that I would love him or I would love her? Do I have the confidence to talk to my wife about things that she might not want to hear, about addressing household issues? Do you think that right now, if I cannot look at my parents and open up to them, will I be a parent who will be unable to maintain this closeness in my family? And that makes me really wonder because people are predictable. People repeat cyclical patterns. And would people not act how they are now with their parents? Because that's the closest model of a relationship. Because think about it, you have different layers of relationships with people. At the bottom layer, you have people you just met, acquaintances. They see the side of you, it's just like, hey, how are you doing? How was your day? How was your break? That's it. Then you have close friends, friends who know things about your life, who you can be slightly rude to, who when they see you not just be nice and smiley to them, they won't take it personally. They just know, okay, this Nobel's probably going through some shit. Like they know the kind of shit that you're going through. Then you have the closest friends. Your closest friends know things about your life that you might not share with anyone else. You might be so close to them that they see patterns in you that you don't see in yourself, and they can call that out for you. Then you have, I think, in my opinion, the family. And people might be like, "Oh, actually, I have I'm closer to my friends than to my family." No, that makes sense. But is the family not a model for your socialization in life? I'm thinking of this because I've noticed in myself that the closer that I get to someone, the more I start treating them like how I would treat my family. By that I mean I would treat them, I would procrastinate more with them. I wouldn't hold them to, I would hold their opinion to a high regard, but at the same time, I wouldn't think too much about, doing this or that for them, which is true. I do think about writing my family letters. I think about calling them every day. But at the same time, my negative traits with my family is that I cannot tell them how they've hurt me. I cannot tell them how much I love them. I cannot set boundaries with them. And these are all things I've noticed, feelings I've noticed within myself evolve out in my own close relationships. And is the only solution to have a better relationship with with the closest people in your life now? Maybe. Maybe I should tell my parents things that they might not want to hear so that I can work on our relationship, be more accountable, frame myself better in terms of how they view me and how I view them. Would that be the option to go to? Because I have a friend and she's like a shark. She tells her parents everything and they keep her accountable and she keeps them accountable. And because she holds their words to such high regard, that is the one rule she wouldn't break. I will not do something that I wouldn't tell my parents about. And I feel like people need this. As adults, you need people to check and balance you. And sometimes it's your friends, and sometimes your friends aren't the best of people. Sometimes your friends have different priorities than you do. So, how does one go about developing this inner confidence? To be close to people and to be confident when you're close to people. But at the same time, the closer that you get to someone, the more scared, the the scarier it gets. Like the hedgehog theory. The closer you get to someone, the more you're likely to hurt them, the more their actions are likely to hurt you. Because the closer you are to someone, I'm thinking even something as small as them taking a sip of your drink when you've told them repeatedly not to could get you to crash out. And I've done that before. And small things lead to big crash outs. If you don't have inner confidence, if you don't have confidence in your close relationships with people, and you need to have this. And how will you have confidence in your close relationships with people? Talk to them, be authentic with them, and push them. Push them by asking them questions about themselves, making them reflect about your relationship together, making them think. And if it means they're going to be a bit uncomfortable, especially with my male friends expressing themselves, let it be. But to develop this confidence in your future life, in order to have intimate friendships with people, in order to have intimate relationships where you don't crumble down, where your inner psyche isn't anxious, for that, you need to develop this internal confidence within your close friendships. Because you cannot be like, oh, my girlfriend, I'll treat her the best. But then the other people in my life, I'll treat them slightly different. Other close people, I'll treat them different. No. I think at one point, people start to fall into boxes in life. And you tend to treat people similarly because your body is wired a certain way. And if it's wired, your brain, if it's wired a certain way to treat close people with slight disrespect, with by not respecting their time, by not honoring your commitments to them, then that's how it's going to be. But if your brain is now wired to always respect the commitments that you make to the people closest to you, to speak carefully around them because you know the power your words hold in the mind of these people, then that's a point in time when you have this inner confidence and you can sit, relax with a smile on your face, knowing that, hey, I can, no, I don't give a fuck how I am to people external, to people who are not as close to me, but the people close to me have their faith in me. They can trust me. They can just have this, they can let go, knowing that, okay, Nobel is here, he said this, and this will be Done. And that is the faith. And seeing that faith in someone's eyes would be a great gift. And you need to give that gift to yourself, Nobel. Be confident with the people you already know, with people that are close to you, and you will have a better relationship with yourself. Thank you for watching.